Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Max. So we're going to the game on Saturday against Brighton, and of course they are winless at the moment in the Premier League after that opening day fixture where they won 3-0 against WAFC back in August. Of course since then they've lost 4-0 to Man City, drew at home twice, once to West Ham 1-1 and once to Burnley 1-1, and then of course a 2-0 loss to Southampton. Since that Vicarage Road triumph, though, they have been without a league victory in 9 attempts since last March, a run, a form that prompted the departure of Chris Hughton from the club, ex-Newcastle boss Chrissy Hughton. He was unfortunately replaced by Graham Potter, who was formerly in charge of Swedish side Östersunds, and then of course Swansea City. Brighton currently sit 1 point ahead of us in 16th place with 6 points, whilst we have 5 points sitting down in 18th. So we're just inside the relegation zone heading into this game, but looking at the way our team is going into it, Dwight Gale, Alan St. Maxime and Florent Lejeune will not be available for the game. Florent Lejeune's not going to be available until November, or so it's been said. But Andy Carroll is going to be fit for this game. He's going to be on the bench for this game after he's already put in 2 really good shifts of first team training over the last few days. So he's going to be made available to sit on the bench. So hopefully he will come on, and get part of the action at St James Park, and absolutely fantastic as well. That'll be if he comes off the bench and scores a goal in the game. And he'd be his first goal since joining the club in the transfer window. Then, of course, Sean Longstaff and Fabian Shaw are expected to return back into the squad as well, which is absolutely fantastic because we need Sean Longstaff in that midfield. Just proved it in the game against Liverpool. We were lacking that little bit in the midfield area, and Longstaff is going to help in that area. Then of course Fabian Shaw, coming back into the squad, it's going to be absolutely amazing as well because he's a really great centre back, as he proved last season for it, and it's a miss to not have him in there, and it's going to be great to have him back for the game against Brighton. Then of course, you look at what we are looking for going into this game. We're still looking for a pick up with first 3 points of the season at home. Of course, the only points we've picked up so far this season at home has been 1 point against Watford, which we got in that draw. And the other points, that we've picked up so far is the 3 points down at London, when we won against Tottenham. So all in all, we've got 4 points in the league. We're doing pretty well, to be honest, but we could be doing a lot better, and this is definitely a must-win game in my opinion, because with the fixtures that are waiting with in October, it's a very heavy fixture schedule, and it's not going to be great, if we can't get this win on Saturday against Brighton, because we've got to play Leicester City down at the King Power Stadium. We've got Man United at St James's Park. We've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We've got Wolves at St James's Park. Then of course we'll finish out October with West Ham down at the London Stadium. And if we don't pick up these points on Saturday against Brighton, then it's going to be a very, very hard time, going into October, especially with, like I say, the 2 of the fixtures in October being against 2 of the top 6 in Man United and Chelsea. So it's going to be very hard to pick up points in October, and we're going to need as many points as possible heading into that Christmas period, because the games are going to start coming thick and fast, and Bruce is going to have a lot of pressure on his back, and a lot of fans are going to be on his back if he doesn't start getting the games. The lads winning the games, but my God, if we don't get this win on Saturday against Brighton, it is an absolute drop of points But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and also thanks to everybody who has subscribed to the channel so far, as well as I hit 250 subscribers just yesterday. We're 251 now. If we can get to that next milestone of 500 subscribers, we're only 249 away, and then we'll be at the halfway point to 1,000 subscribers. If you can do that, please subscribe. It'd be absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate everybody that's subscribed so far. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?